What's up, guys?
What's up, dude? All right, Oscar, familiar face, multiple-time PlayStation champion, RBT second place. Literally, if he ever travels to a big event, he's gonna top or win it. What were you playing today?
All reliable Diva Hero, man.
All reliable Diva Hero. Yeah, that seems about right. That's most of your championships with that deck. Any shout-outs before we get started?
Just collectible card addiction, man. Card addiction boys.
We can shout out collectible.
Collectibles too. Second.
It's a little far, but we sometimes go there.
Some Alberto. Thanks, Alberto.
Hell yeah. All right. So let's get going. What you got?
Kind of a standard list for the most part. Gores, the one-ofs, Gores, Plague, Dark Arm. I still play the Trooper, the Armageddon, the Gardna. I added recently the Sangan and the Greffer. Like the most two recent pools are the Greffer and the Necro. Just because I was playing two Phoenix and Dark Greffer is just another discard outlet that does better things.
Yeah, it gets the important cards to the graveyard.
It gets me going. It just makes it easier in the longer run. It makes Malicious less dead because I'm able to set the Plague if I draw it. So it just helps out in that regard. So those are just like the single one-ups of the deck. And then standard Hero Engine, Stratos, two little guys, two Malicious, and then the Divas, and one Gilman.
In theory, Malicious is also a little guy.
Yeah.
He looks like he'd be shredded,
But
and
he's a weenie
he's a little
800.
800.
Hey, but he has a six-pack though.
He has six-pack.
So
Should have been an 8-pack.
yeah, correct. And then I strayed away from triple Kais and went down to two Kais.
How do you feel about that? Like, did you ever feel like I need a top deck of Kais here, and like now I only have two in the deck?
No, I'm kind of glad I went down to. There's times where I'm like, I top deck Kais, I lost. I would lose straight up. So like having the third one was just like a liability a lot of the time. Because if I have him in hand already, then great. But if I'm top decking, like he's one of the worst cards to draw. So two is perfect. Even though there's only two targets, Evil Hero still at two, just because drawing this bastard to him, just being able to go off of it, just helps you out a lot. So
that makes sense.
I still need the second one, unfortunately. But that's the hero, the monster lineup right there. I think it's at 19.
How many times did you draw off of Evil Hero effect?
I did it 3 times yesterday in Swiss, and I didn't do it today.
So how many monsters is that? Do you
I believe it's 19.
19?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. So then it's Triple Miracle, Standard,
Broken.
and then the Broken one of Spell, all the Powerhouse.
Mind control in the main. That makes sense because your Diva access. Being able to immediately convert a Diva is huge.
This is hilarious. So yesterday I was playing the Diva Hero matchup, and the guy goes, Evil Hero, Caius. I saw him. He summons another Evil Hero, and I checked his grave. He only has two. I'm like, you have Dark Guard. So I mind controlled his Evil Hero. Miracle fusioned it away, so he doesn't have the third Dark, and just swing in. And he was like, I lost now. So mind control, and then Trunade. Trunade has been really good this weekend. It's just everybody was setting everything. I'm like, damn, another out, especially against oppression, just gives me another answer to instead of the main deck too. So yeah, Trinade's been really good this weekend. I can't
Evil
complain
guy.
about it.
I should have done something to bend. I was dumb when I played you. Like I was only thinking about Absolute Zero, and Icarus, your evil guy, put a third Dark Engrave, and you're like Dark Arm game.
And then the traps,
Punish.
double bottomless, double deep prisons, and then the one-ofs of mirrors. I added these two last minute.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So you're not maxing out on deep prisons, but you got some one-ofs. You got Wing Blast Compulse.
So reactive cards, because I was expecting Trapson this weekend because it's been all the rage, and that's why I put them both. Because Phoenix just being another discard outlet to help me out, and just being able to hit an oppression to send it back to the turn, and then Compulse the same thing. Some guy tried to push for game. I compulsed one monster, Gores the next turn, heavied him, and then he lost because I was able to control the board with
it. You know Trapson's all the rage. Why not Trapson yourself? You don't think either one of these cards can come out for a Trapson?
I don't think Trapson is. That's why I put the Trunade, because I kind of still want to rely on my traps on my turn sometimes, like being able to like summon Torrential or Compulse and Wingbacks in response. I just don't feel Trapson's good for me. I play specifically as well. I like
definitely more controlling rather than I'm gonna explode.
Because I could do both. Like that's why I built the deck the way it is, because I could just go off or I could just wait. But Trapson to me isn't beneficent in my mind. I'd rather just play the Trunade.
All right, get you a deck that can do both. Okay, I got you.
That's the main deck. Side deck. I'm still in double Snowman Eater, Black Wings.
Yeah, Snowman is.
Anything big, like Anti-Meta I was thinking of too, it just works out. It's just another water target, 19 boot stick. It just works. Double Dyna, Frogs, Mirror Match, anything that's explosive, Dyna just works out right. Double Kaiku.
Okay, how was this?
This was good, even though I only saw him twice, but the both times I saw him, he won me the game. Especially against like Bayou. Being able to go off and then just summoning the Kaiku like cuts him off the lifeline. There's no longer grave axes. So Kaiku just does it for me. And the same reason for Soul Release. Soul Release was just absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I played against Hero B.
So good.
Hero B round 8. MST the card. He had 4 set. I MST one of his cards. He sacks Stardust. I heavy starred him and then Soul Released him for 5, including the Stardust. So he lost everything off with a piece of the Soul Release. So it was just a great card. I would not change that. The other Compulse on the side, because I was debating about the Compulse of the Phoenix in the side in the main deck. So I don't know. Still, maybe I might just kick out the Phoenix and just put the Compulse, because Compulse came in a lot. Like it's just
like how often did you wing blast like an Oppression or a back row?
Never. This entire weekend, it never happened. Most of the time, I started out the Phoenix and just put in the Compulse. Because I'm like, it just works. I think I'm just gonna put the second Compulse. In
Did you ever wing blast with the specific condition, just you needed a discard like a Malicious in your hand? Like...
Yeah, that happened a lot. That's the biggest reason it's in there. It's just be able to discard the Demolition, Little Plague, or even the Garna. And then Triple Dust, Screw Oppression. That's all I gotta say with this one. That's all it is. Pulling the Rugs, Monarchs, and other hero variants.
Yeah, pulling is always broken.
And then I slide in the 1 Oppression as a tech card.
And what did you think about it, at least for this event?
It won me a game and it lost me a game. So I can't say the data isn't there yet. Like I did it against the mirror match against the Diva Hero, and I went off and he tried to go and I just oppressioned him and he was like, all right, scoop it up. And then I tried to oppression somebody and they trap stunned me and my oppression worked against me the next turn. So I was stuck with it. So I'm like, okay, the double-edged sword, I kind of figured it out. It was either going to be a high reward, high risk card. So
yeah,
it is what it is on that aspect. But
all right, now let's get to the extra. Extra is pretty important for a deck like Diva Hero.
So the 1 Armory Arm, the Catastor, the Magical Android, Rio Goyles, standard stuff right now. Stardust, Darkin. I played the Red Dragon.
Dragon.
I was playing the second Stardust, but I'm like, I don't really need the second one. I'm like,
you weren't playing Road or anything.
Yeah, let me just put the second one in just to get another beat stick, which came up actually. He got me game. And against the dupe block, like, all right, screw you, dupe. Colossus, Thought Ruler, Mistworm. Just these are certain times I have a level 4, and with the Diva, I could just Mistworm and try to go off either way. And then the boy.
Three of, absolutely.
Absolute 0. So that's pretty much it. You know, extra that's kind of standard, but hey, got me to top 8, right?
Yeah. Woo! Card Addiction, California, SoCal, let's go. We're gonna travel, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna start traveling. We gotta like when we finally go to a tournament,
we just gotta represent and take it over. Yeah. Top 4 for Card Addiction, man.
Dude, yes, yeah. we just gotta get some more bigger tournaments.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you very much for your time. Congratulations on it, and can't wait to see you and the rest of SoCal continue to represent in all future major events.
Yeah.
Till next time. Peace.